Title: You want success but you are lazy. A story that will wake you up. There was once a young man named Arman who lived in a small, quiet town. The kind of place where mornings arrived slowly, and evenings stretched lazily into the night. Life there was simple, but Arman's dreams were anything but small. He often told people, "One day, I will be rich, successful, respected." He said it with confidence, with pride, with certainty, but there was one problem. Arman was lazy, not the kind of lazy that refuses to move at all, but the dangerous kind. The kind that dreams big, talks big, plans big, but never acts. Every morning, Arman would wake up late. He would scroll on his phone, watch videos, laugh at jokes, and tell himself, "I'll start working tomorrow." Tomorrow. That word became his favorite excuse. The comfortable trap. Arman had a small job at a local shop. It paid just enough to survive, but not enough to grow. His boss often told him, "Arman, you have potential. But potential means nothing without effort." Arman would nod politely, but inside he would think, "I know, I'll do something big soon." After work, instead of learning something new or improving himself, he would lie on his bed and waste hours. Sometimes he watched motivational videos, but only for entertainment, not action. He loved the idea of success. But he hated the process. The friend who changed everything. One day, his childhood friend Zaid returned to town. Zaid was different now, confident, disciplined, focused. Arman was surprised. "Bro, you've changed. What happened to you?" Arman asked. Zaid smiled. "I stopped lying to myself." That sentence hit Arman, but he laughed it off. They sat together that evening. Arman began talking about his dreams again, business ideas, big plans, future success. Zaid listened quietly. Then he asked one simple question. "What did you do today to move closer to that life?" Arman paused. He tried to answer, but nothing came out. The truth that hurt. Zaid didn't insult him. He didn't shout. He just spoke calmly. "Arman, you don't lack talent. You don't lack ideas. You lack discipline." Arman felt uncomfortable. Zaid continued, "You say you want success. But your actions say you want comfort. And comfort is the enemy of growth." That night, Arman couldn't sleep. For the first time, he didn't feel inspired. He felt exposed, a mirror he couldn't avoid. The next morning, something unusual happened. Arman woke up early, not because he wanted to, but because his thoughts wouldn't let him rest. He looked at himself in the mirror. His eyes looked tired, not from hard work, but from doing nothing meaningful. He whispered, "What am I doing with my life?" That question echoed in his mind. The first step, the hardest one. That day, Arman made a small decision. Not a big promise, not a dramatic change, just one thing: "I will not waste today." He went to work on time. After work, instead of going straight home, he sat in a quiet corner and started learning a skill online. It was difficult. His mind kept saying, "Let's rest, just for today." But for the first time, Arman said no to that voice. The battle within. The next few days were not easy. Arman faced his biggest enemy, not the world, not his situation, but himself. His habits fought back. His mind tried to trick him. "You deserve a break. You can start tomorrow. This is too hard." Every day was a battle. Sometimes he won, sometimes he failed, but something had changed. He no longer felt proud of being lazy. Small progress, big change. Weeks passed. Arman started waking up earlier. He reduced his screen time. He learned consistently. Slowly, very slowly, progress appeared. It wasn't dramatic. No sudden success. No big results. But something inside him grew stronger. Self-respect. For the first time in his life, Arman felt proud, not because of dreams, but because of effort. The turning point. One evening, Zaid visited him again. This time, things were different. Arman wasn't lying on his bed. He was working. Zaid smiled. "So, tomorrow?" he joked. Arman shook his head. "No, today." That one word carried power. The reality of success. Months later, Arman's life didn't look perfect, but it looked different. He was improving, growing, moving forward. He realized something important. Success is not a single moment. It's a daily decision, not about motivation, but about discipline, the lesson that will wake you up. If you are like Arman, listen carefully. You don't need more motivation. You don't need another video. You don't need a perfect plan. You need action. Because laziness doesn't destroy your dreams in one day. It destroys them slowly, silently, comfortably. Ask yourself this. Right now, ask yourself. How many times have I said, I'll start tomorrow? How many dreams have I delayed? How much time have I wasted? Be honest, because success begins with truth. Final words. Arman didn't become successful overnight. But he became something more important first. He became disciplined, and discipline is the bridge between who you are, and who you want to be. So the real question is not, do you want success? The real question is, are you ready to give up your excuses? Because until you do, nothing will change. Your future is not waiting for you. It is being created by what you do today.